Gemini, this is Star with Ariana Stark. This is your forecast for the month of November 2020. We will rely on tarot for your overall reading, and I'll also use some oracle decks, perhaps a deck with respect to your love life, and I'll also use a past life deck that I have here. This is the one which I'll be using for a past life message that is affecting your life this birth or in this month specifically. Even Lenormand could be used to understand which is another message that the universe wants to convey to you. I will link all the decks in the description box, so maybe you can have a look at it later. Let's just dive into your reading, Gemini. Please keep in mind that these are all random messages and they may not be in any particular order. Geminis, I'll also be happy if you would subscribe to my channel. Maybe you could even hit the like button or spread the message about Tarot with Ariana Stark. Towards the final days of October, stepping into November, we have the Magician card. Certainly, Magician is someone who has tricks up his sleeve. Perhaps you're also in an investigative mode. You wanted to get to the bottom of things. Geminis, I also feel that maybe you had issues with a male figure, perhaps a father figure. Maybe your point of view was being ignored, or maybe somebody was trying to think that you were not being sincere, or maybe even with respect to your financial transactions or something, maybe there were issues there which you had to address. Whatever it is, divine timing was at work with your life. Maybe you had sought even divine intervention, but nothing happens before its time. Obstacles to overcome this month are the challenges that you have to encounter. We have the Queen of Swords. So Geminis, try not to be too aloof or too detached or too cold in relationships or in circumstances. Certainly you want to go about your business, you want to do whatever is to be done, and you will be using your intellect or your wisdom to get ahead. You also have the ice cool demeanor, so it could put people off or that could make them shudder in your presence as well. Whatever it is, you want to move forward and you want to complete whatever you have set out to do. Maybe it would help if you were a bit tactful as well in relationships. Maybe you should not cold shoulder other people. Basically, you'll also have to do the groundwork and get ahead. Maybe you have to adjust your schedules as well. Influences for the month, we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups, certainly this lady, she is in a low move or low vibration, or she is very distraught, as you see in this card. The imagery here, even she seems a bit withdrawn because of whatever is going on in her life in an emotional way. So emotional discontentment could definitely be a factor for Geminis this month. Maybe you are also feeling the pangs of separation. Like I said, you should try to be polite in relationships. You shouldn't argue, or you shouldn't be using your words like as though you're taunting at the other person, or as if your tongue is too acerbic, so that could affect your relationship. Sometimes you may also think that people are two-faced, or that they are not honest and upfront or sincere. Anyway, people will definitely hear your side of the story, and that could help you a bit. Some of you may also feel that money and resources are being denied to you, or that you need money from your elders or from people around you who can be of assistance, but they will come to the rescue eventually, so you should take heart from that. Towards 1st to 10th November, we have Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is definitely a card which you feel that you are in a state of limbo. You cannot decide how you should proceed. Maybe there are certain things where you don't know which way to act. I also feel that many of you may be dithering, or maybe you will dilly-dally with respect to the issue that you're facing. Perhaps you should take help from people around you, maybe a father figure or maybe an elder. The person could help you solve the problems that you have. Some of you may also find yourself playing the mediatory role, and you could help blow the pipe of peace, or maybe you could help warring parties come to common ground as well. Largely, this is a period which will be marked by mental stipulation. I mean, Aries is an air sign and Swords is the air card in the deck. So possibly your mental faculties could be quite heightened. In fact, we also have the Queen of Swords, so it seems to corroborate whatever I have just said. At work also, I think you should be a bit more attentive. Maybe your boss could say that you're distracted, or that you're not following instructions. Even your loved ones will say that you need to focus a bit more so that you don't, maybe it means that your job could be also on the line. For some Geminis, that is also what I'm picking up. So you need to pull up your socks if you want to cement your place at the workplace. Some of you will also get your dues, and you will also repay part of dues that you owe. If you owe somebody something, then you will also pay up and you can move forward from that. Basically, I think in this month, Geminis, it would help if you would do some spiritual cleansing as well. 11th to 20th November, we have the card Hangman. So Hangman talks about making sacrifices. Even the Two of Swords, I have talked about you being in a state of limbo, or you cannot decide. So similarly, even you feel that you're hanging by the thread. Some of you may also feel psychologically down, or your physical health could also be a factor apart from your mental health. Basically, you'll have to sacrifice and you'll have to adjust your schedules as well. So there could be pressing matters that you have to attend to. Whatever it is, you will be also in a charitable mood. Maybe your goodness will add to your magnetism this month. Compliments are certainly going to come your way, because you're also helping other people. Some of you may be also a bit unnerved on account of the bias that exists within the home. So this could affect you. This is also the time when you'll have to prioritize. Maybe you have to focus on whatever comes up. Work will definitely increase in this period. Towards 21st to 30th November, we have the card Fool. Fool is somebody who wants to embark on a journey and you want to take that plunge, or you want to move forward, that is. We also have clarified Fool, so we have the Moon card. Did you notice that there are very many major arcana cards towards the final days of the month, from mid-month onwards? So I feel that you may be undecided about how you should proceed. Maybe you want to undertake that journey. So there's a bit of confusion there. I also feel that you may be having vivid dreams, or you will be having premonition. Some of you may also get some kind of insight through these visions that you have. Those who are on the lookout for jobs, I think this is not the best time. Maybe you should lie a bit low. Maybe even if you get an offer, it may not be to your liking. I definitely feel there could be offers from afar, or maybe by the sea also. An acquaintance may also want to collaborate with you, but then you think that the person isn't professional and he will lay the blame on you in case the output isn't as good as he would have liked. So that is why maybe you will refrain yourself from getting into that contract or in getting into that situation. You have to deal with the uncertainties, and you have to deal with the uncertainties, or because of whatever the confusion that is there, or the tension that is there going to be towards the final days. Some of you will also be quite creative and imaginative, so tap into that side of your personality and use your creativity. Maybe you will also be concerned because you'll be asked to contribute to the family kitty, so that could also affect your mental state. With respect to your love life, let's just pull a card from this deck. We have the card Barrier. Straight away I'm getting that there are some obstacles in your love life that you have to encounter. Like I said, even with respect to your love life, you may be undecided whether you should go ahead with this person, or whether you should move away from that kind of a relationship. Whatever it is, those who are romancing, I think you will have good discussions with related to work. Maybe you want to impress the person with your intelligence and your wit. But Geminis, I'm also picking up that you will leave a lot of people heartbroken. Maybe there are also going to be stalkers and lewd men also whom you have to deal with. So be careful, even on dating sites or on all. You should be careful whom you are interacting with. Sometimes your loved ones may also say that you need to work on your dating skills if you want to make yourself available to the opposite sex. Those who have someone on their mind, like I said, there are certain barriers, but you will also cyberstalk the person. Maybe you want to understand his thoughts or his feelings or his emotions. Sometimes you think it's better to let go because it's like a dead end, or there's a wall between both of you and you cannot seem to be able to cross that hurdle. Some of you may also be concerned because there could be opposition to your love life. So this is another barrier that you're going to deal with. Maybe there's family opposition, there are limitations, and somebody may also want to talk about your hush-hush romance, making it public, and that could affect you into no end. So that is why you may also have revenge on your mind. Basically, you may want to settle scores. Sometimes you also feel that your partner is someone who's very egoistical and you always have to put a balm on him, and this means that it could affect you also because you don't want to be in a relationship with a person who is too egoistical. He should also respect you. Those who are married Geminis, I think you'll be perturbed because of your spouse who's got a lackadaisical attitude. Maybe he's not prompt and you want him to be up and about, or you want him to do the needful immediately. Some of you may also deal with a partner who is quite suspicious. He may link you with members of the opposite sex. Incidentally, from the card past life deck, we have the card spouse. So person whom you have in mind, or person you are dealing with, is person who has been in a relationship with you in the past with respect to your love life, or what maybe you're thinking whether this person is the one whom you should be with, the one whom you should spend your life with. So this means that the spouse card seems to reflect on that issues, or maybe you have issues with your spouse in this life, which has been because of your past life as well. Another card we have is angels. So angels, I think Geminis, whenever you think that you're not getting the support that you require, so you need to call upon your angels. Maybe you were also doing some healing work in your past life and you're being divinely guided to continue on that journey. This is a quest which your soul has to continue. All in all, the angels will definitely help you if you are going to seek them or if you are going to ask for assistance. Another card we have to wrap up this reading, it's the book card from Lenormand. So definitely you need to understand, or maybe you need to research a great deal deeper. Maybe you're also working, or maybe some of you may sign up for an online course, or maybe you want to enhance your skill set. So this card talks about knowledge or insight gain. Many of you may also be delving into the esoteric world. Maybe occult interest could also be there. So like I said, the card angels is also here. So maybe it could have a bearing, like if you reflect on it, if you want to understand the hidden truth, the esoteric or the unknown, then you need the support of your angels to understand that. So besides, I also think that I spoke about vivid dreams that you're having. So this is all pointing about you understanding your inner self, or you reading between the lines, or understanding what visions that you have. Maybe these visions are also from your angels above. They are guiding you through visions. So these are things which you need to look into in this month, Geminis. I hope, Geminis, you liked your reading for November 2020. This is Tarot with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. I would also like to add here that we have the weekly love reading, which is published every week. Maybe you could look at that as well. Geminis, like I said, maybe you could subscribe to my channel. It would help. Other than that, you could also share this video with your friends and acquaintances so that they could get insight into their life. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye. Till the next time.